It's dawn in the foothills of Mount Elgon in Kenya, and these kids are on their way to school. There are few cars around here, and there's no school bus, so the only option is to walk or run. Nobody wants to be late, otherwise they might be punished. The roads are made from earth and rocks, and during the rainy season they turn into giant muddy slides, which can make getting to school a real nightmare. 11-year-old Isabel and 13-year-old Dixon each run for 5 kilometres to get to their school.
It's a treacherous journey from my home to school. As you can see, it's muddy, so there's lots of mud on my feet. One time I was walking to school and I slipped on a stone which injured me. And that's what you can see, the injured part of my feet. Us girls, we like chatting on the road to school. It helps us forget our many problems.
The terrible roads have had a massive impact on Isabel's whole family.
My mum just died recently, in June this year. After giving birth, she developed complications. And before she could get to hospital, she died. Right now, I've been forced to take up the role of cooking for my younger brothers.
If the roads had been better around here, Isabel's mum might have been able to get to the hospital. At primary school, it's compulsory to wear uniform, but you don't have to wear shoes until you get to secondary school.
I've never worn shoes in my life for the 13 years I've existed on Earth, because where do I get the shoes? My parents can't afford shoes, so I've never worn them. I wake up around 5:30, I take a bath and then I come to school. I don't have breakfast because there's no food in the house. I feel so hungry, and that's why my body is small, because I'm usually hungry.
The school journey is tough for everyone, but for some it's led to unexpected benefits. Olympic medals. This is an area famous for producing the best distance runners in the world, including 2 of Kenya's star athletes, Lynette Masai and her brother Moses. Lynette and Moses went to school here, Bishop Okeering Secondary. It's a sporty school high up in the foothills of Mount Elgon. The high altitude means there's less oxygen in the air, which makes it harder to breathe and harder to run. But because these kids are used to training in these conditions, they become extra resilient, giving them an added advantage when they race against others at lower altitude.
What is impossible for man is possible with God.
And running to and from school every day gives these guys an additional head start.
Several issues.
Even the school's priest was a marathon runner.
Anybody in Mount Elgon, anybody born in Mount Elgon is born an athlete, and we treasure that one. And even me personally, when I was in my primary and secondary level, I used to be a marathon runner, and I ran to the national level. So that is why you see me every time I look young.
Isabel and Dixon have high hopes for their own futures.
I run to school as I want to try my luck in athletics. That's why I run to school. I'd like to be a pilot because I've always admired aeroplanes, and I also believe pilots have salaries, and I'd like a salary. And also I could fly to different countries without paying.
What I'm hoping for is to become a journalist so I can highlight people's problems and improve the conditions of the pathetic roads around here.
For now, the situation remains difficult, but if Isabel and the children of the mountain get their way, they hope sooner or later the government will improve their road to help make all their lives that little bit easier.